Quick video here because I don't make videos. I watch them, read stuff. I want to make this, see if you guys can make it go out there. There's a guy. My name is Frank. So to let you know, I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. I spent 21 years in the military, yeah. Well, how do we know? Well, I'll put it out there. There's my indefinite card. See, indefinite because I'm 100% disabled. Thanks to those Hajis, no offense. Anyway, I've seen it all from Desert Storm when I was a 20-year-old all the way up to the end of 2007 in Iraq, and I went in '87. Anyway, I retired a Chief Petty Officer. I'm an MASO. Sure you guys know what that is, or who they are. Anyway, I don't care to put that up here or whatever. Sorry, my son's sleeping. But there's this guy, Ted KNUYER, I guess it's pronounced, or it can't be KNUYER. That just doesn't make sense. It's Ted, KNUYER. Basically, he had this video, and I was looking at it. It was pretty interesting. About halfway through, I was like, something's going on here. And then he starts saying, what is your life worth to you? Then obviously the bells started ringing, you know, and that kind of tends to do that. But basically, he gets this point. He's talking about he had a buddy that did his thesis or something like that, and he spent a year and a half in a town where people lived on minimum electricity, no radio, no TV. They grew their own food. They had an endless supply of water that they had something to do with it, and he never mentioned that. You know, I could tell you about 10 different ways to purify water, but that's just, you know, anyone can Google that. Anyway, all this stuff and the customer service number, all this to help you in the upcoming crisis. Now, I am a Christian. I'm not a Bible thumper, but I am a Christian, and I believe in God and in the rapture and what's coming. I don't know if it's coming now or not. Honestly, I don't care. When God says it's time, it's time. I'm not going to worry about it. I've been through enough in my life that I've worried, and I've been pretty lucky, so I'm not going to worry about that. If it's something military-wise, which one of my buddies who's still in, he's in his 19th year. He works up in Fort Belvoir. If you guys know where that's at, and what they do there. He's a systems analyst, and he does have his top clearance. So I know a couple of things, nothing concrete, but just little hints. And yeah, we all know Russia's getting out of hand. China's starting to make their little videos to look all badass and whatever. I'd eat 100 Chinese for freaking breakfast this morning. Sorry, I don't mean to offend anyone. But anyway, I would say if you want to look at your biggest threat, right now what's going on with the refugees, that's huge. If something's going to come out, it's going to come out of that. Or, from what I've heard, take a look south. I live down in Miami, Florida, so mine would be west, but south would be what? Mexico. Border, everybody knows that. Well, it's more of a threat than people think. They say, oh, because nothing's happened and everything's calmed down. You know how the news is, the mainstream, they talk about something and 2 days later forget about it. Well, don't forget the border. That's all I got to say. What I really want to put this video up was for this Ted KNUYER guy, KNUYER. He's the biggest piece of crap I've seen. I'm sure maybe he's been up there and done this before, and you guys know who he is. He just put up a site. I had seen the video, like it was posted 55 minutes before I started watching it. He had 1 subscriber, and basically at the end he's peddling a website for $37 a month, and you know, he even has a customer service number, which, you know, my days in the shit, sitting in the sand or wherever the hell I was. I never got we had a radio, a guy with a radio, but we never had a customer service number to call. You know, I either call my LT or whoever and ask them, hey, what do I do now? No, we never had that. There's 100 guys in front of me there, and they're heading this way. What do we do, Lieutenant? Or what do we do, Captain? Or no, there was none of that. And this guy's got this. He's gloom and doom, end of the world prophecies like a lot of people, and that's fine. Do whatever you want. But then he's got this how to help you maintain grow food for 7 years, how to have an endless supply of water, how to have a bunch of stuff. So he's got to check this video out. Anyway, this guy's a piece of crap, and I don't know if I'm gonna try and put this out somehow to someone. Maybe, I don't know how, if anybody sees this, if they can, you know, they're a little more tech savvy in the computer world with this kind of stuff with YouTube and whatnot, can get it to someone like a MONTAGRAPH, or I would love to get it to October REIGNZ. I know that dude is, I subscribe to him. That dude is my hat's off to you, brother. You are one bad mofo. I mean, the things you do, wow. Anyway, I don't want to fluff you up too much, brother. Anyway, I don't know if I can get it to him. Ted KNUYER, KNUYER, and he's basically pedding end of the world advice and a website. I mean, really. You know, I don't know what's coming, if there is something coming or not. You know, I am a Christian. I wasn't the best person. I'm 200% better than I used to be. And I read my book, and I talk to my God, and I try to live a Christian life, and that's me. You know, I did enough crap in my life that, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna get that pass up there anywhere, you know, but that's on me. It's not on anybody else. But just want them to know, please, this Ted KNUYER, KNUYER, and in that video he'll set you up on his website, and you'll have all access and all this kind of crap to videos, and really, man, it's just like, you know, people got some real shit going on here, and you got some little idiot, and I know there's a bunch of them on the internet, but I just ran across this guy, you know, peddling a website to help you. I mean, let's just say this is God related, right? It's the rapture, let's say, like people are saying. What are you gonna do when all of a sudden just hell breaks loose? You get paid to pull out your cell phone and call customer support for Ted KNUYER. Really, man? You know what I do? You know what I'm gonna do? You know, I'm getting out of here for a week next week, just in case, heading up to the mountains, to our place in the mountains. You know what I do? I pull out my M4, I pull out my AR that I bought here, I pull out my other weapons. Always have my SIG 226, my P226, that's my baby. And you know what? My kids and my wife, who are trained to use those weapons, will have one right by themselves, next to themselves. So, you know, if shit breaks out, that's just the way it's gonna go. You know, if it's the end of the world, as people are saying, whatever, I don't know. If it is, then, you know, it's judgment time, baby. And, you know, it's up to us to start dealing with God, and I'm ready for it. I'm not going to sit here and whine about it. I'm not going to sit here and worry about it. And it's always there. We always think about it, but I worry more because of my kids. They didn't get to live the life I tell you what, I had a shitty childhood. I had a hard military career in what I did, but I'm 45 years old, and the last since I was 17 when I went into the service, I had a ball. I won't regret anything, and God knows what I've done. I don't regret a thing I've done. But anyway, y'all need to get yourselves straight with God in your head. Don't be afraid. And if it's war, don't be afraid either, because all these martial law people talking about, don't even think that all these cops are going to turn around. Same ones that got family out there, and they're going to turn around and start, you know, massacring people. And in the military, come on, man. I know a lot of my boys are still in the military. There's a lot of rumbling going on. I mean, it was a lot of pissed off people over Jade Helm. And look, you know, things did go on that not many people know. But anyway, you know, trust me, the first people that are going to turn around, if something like that happened, that's so remote, but if something like that happened, the first that would turn around on the government is the military. That's just a fact. And I can tell you that 100%. 100%. So I wouldn't be scared about that. Now, war, Russia, China, I'd say a 50-50 possibility. But look south. And if we do take in these illegal immigrants, or whatever you want to call them, aliens, I don't give a shit, that's going to be a real big problem. But anyway, I hope someone can get this out, especially October Rains or whatever. My email is, for this purpose, Tekknine, TEKKNINE2@gmail.com. You get this guy's information, you send it to me, I'll give him a call. Maybe a visit, and I can talk to him and ask him why he's doing this shit. But maybe he's got a bunch of other people's videos on there, kind of making it look like the website's been up for a while. But I caught it when he had 1 subscriber, and that was the other day. So anyway, I'm signing out here. But y'all people that are worried about everything, man, just let it go. Don't try not to stress too much about it. You know, we don't know what's coming. We can't do anything about it unless it's a war and whatnot. And at that point, we still won't be able to do anything until it gets into the streets, if it does. So I wouldn't even worry about it, people. I mean, not worry. Of course, we're gonna worry, but don't stress too much. Just put it in God's hands. Put that up there. Give it to God. Anyway, guys, man, October Rains, I hope you can hear this. Or Monty, check this guy out. Please rip a new one in him. I'm a subscriber of both you guys, and I love y'all's videos, and Professor Doom, and Intel Revolution, and all you guys. And I just want to see this guy get his ass ripped. Okay? Because I think it's wrong that you're peddling money, and that you're fear-mongering, and then peddling for money. You know, $37 for a website. Really? What about if it is the end of the world? What website's going to be running? Get the out of here. Anyway, someone please take care of it. Maybe contact me. That'd be great. Y'all have a good day, and God bless y'all. See you on the flip side. I'm out of here on Friday for a week. Kids are going to take off from school. So, alright guys. God bless.